Speculative fiction.
What's a speculative narrative?
Well, let me tell you. A speculative narrative is defined as a story that takes our existing world and changes it up. It asks, what if? 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 The book, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, is a fantastic example of a speculative narrative. I mean, personally, I love The Hunger Games. All the shooting and stabbing and blood and guts. Who wouldn't? It was great. But imagine that's you.
People are constantly trying to kill you and find you, attack you.
Don't forget, you gotta deal with all that wildlife as well.
Shoot, go on, get. There's no rest, no stopping. You just gotta keep going.
You're back. I told ya to get out of here. M90?
Trying to survive without any food or water.
What? I'm on my lunch break.
But seriously, can you imagine such an unfair world? I can't. This is the author's intention. It's to make you stop and think for a second. Think about what it would be like. Think about what it would be like to ask the question, what if? This book addresses certain real-life concerns throughout it, such as poverty, child welfare, oppressive governments, classism, surveillance and reality TV, propaganda, and the nature of celebrity. This series of books uses a few different types of speculative narrative conventions. Power in relation to their oppressive government, good versus evil when looking at the overthrow of that government, which therefore leads me to nature versus civilization, which is how the people within this society reacted to this world. Did they destroy it? Did they embrace it? The hero's journey, which is more a feature of speculative fiction rather than an actual convention. I think a really important thing to mention is that these books were released in 2008, 2009 and 2010 for the 3-book series. This means that in terms of the historical context around this sort of time period, there was a big focus on technology. So in terms of a message or a warning for the future, one could say that Suzanne Collins was really giving us a warning or a message as to the disadvantages of technology and what that can actually do to us as a society. One of the other things that Suzanne Collins really did focus on throughout these books was the nature of celebrity and showing how fame and media obsessed our generation has really become. By using this dystopian and futuristic setting, she can really emphasize her point here. Suzanne Collins was giving us a warning against us as a culture who is obsessed with fame and media, as one of the main points highlighted in the series of books is the nature of celebrities. In conclusion, the Hunger Games series uses a vast variety of speculative narrative conventions. Suzanne Collins has been able to warn us about many issues within our society through this dystopian novel. Cool.